Meteorologist Bonnie Schneider is tracking this for us today. And Bonnie, makes you wonder if this can be compared to the tornadoes last month, Kentucky, Henryville, Indiana, you think about. How dangerous is this expected to be, this system?
Susan, this is expected to be very dangerous. In fact, there's a high risk for tornadoes across parts of the southern central plains for today. And it's unusual that the high risk was actually issued a day in advance, meaning that forecasters are confident in the fact that we're going to see a strong threat for severe weather today. It's already erupting right now over parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri. A tornado watch is in effect, meaning at any time, these systems you see here, the thunderstorms, they could drop down and bring about a tornado. So this is really the time to make sure your plans are in place. You have a no-weather radio turned on and programmed to your county. If a tornado warning is issued, take cover immediately. This is going to be a very dangerous day. Notice the heavy thunderstorms just north of the Tulsa area. They're moving into Springfield, Missouri. And even though it's early, we still run that threat for severe weather. For this afternoon, the biggest threat is right here. You see the areas in pink? This indicates a widespread high risk for severe weather, including dangerous tornadoes. So we are talking about parts of Nebraska, well into Texas, Oklahoma. Also, the thunderstorm threat is just north of Dallas. So this is a pretty widespread area, and it looks to be like a very dangerous day. When will this all get going? Well, we're seeing activity in the morning hours, but it will get worse through Saturday evening and even into tomorrow. But I think the worst of it will come this afternoon and this evening. Susan?
It's a good advice to have a plan in place if you're in the bullseye of that storm. Bonnie, thanks. Bonnie Schneider has more on the rest of the nation's weather as well as the tornado watches and warnings. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, Susan. We're watching for a high risk of tornadoes in the area. You see pink here. This is where we're going to see severe thunderstorms right into the central plains, including Kansas and Oklahoma and parts of Texas. So the area for severe weather is right in the middle of the country. However, further to the east, it's sunny and mild. Actually, beautiful weather across the southeast and into the northeast, too. You've had a pretty nice week, but there is that chance of thunderstorms through parts of the Ohio Valley for today. And even into the Midwest, Indianapolis, you run the risk for some thunderstorms. Now, further off to the west, we still run the risk for fire danger. That's across parts of the southwest, including Texas and New Mexico. Low humidity, strong winds, warm temperatures, all this comes together to create that threat. And for those of you still looking for that winter feel, we do have snow in the forecast. It's in the higher elevations in the mountains of Utah, for example. That's where we'll see some snow falling. And some wet weather continues to be a problem in Southern California. We had wet weather yesterday. More of that is in the forecast for today. You can see that onshore flow, and that will bring about the rain chances through central and southern California. In terms of high temperatures, today is looking nice and warm across the southeast. 80 in Atlanta today, so milder today than yesterday, and really nice in the northeast, climbing all the way into the 70s. So that sounds fantastic. A little cooler in the northwest. Temperatures will be in the low 60s into Seattle. But notice the contrast here. This is where we're looking at the area for severe weather. You have that cooler air coming in. So it's an important day to keep tuning in right here to HLN. We'll keep you posted on any severe weather threat.
Yeah, Bonnie, we'll be checking back throughout the day for any breaking weather news and new developments. Thanks. Just Bonnie Schneider is tracking this for us all day. And Bonnie, what's the threat right now?
Susan, there is a threat right now. We have a tornado watch that's in effect for parts of Oklahoma, Kansas, and Missouri, meaning the severe thunderstorms that we're seeing rumbling through the area could drop down a tornado at any time. So this is a really, really bad day. If you're in this region, into Oklahoma, Kansas, parts of Texas, Missouri, right here, I would say anytime you hear a tornado warning, please take cover and take it seriously. This is actually what we call a rare high-risk day, meaning in the areas you see highlighted in the brighter pink color, within a 25-mile square radius, you have a 30% chance of seeing a tornado. It may not seem very high, but believe me, those numbers are strong. Now, part of the reason we're seeing this severe weather threat is we do have low pressure moving in from the west, but we also have a very strong jet stream in the upper levels of the atmosphere. When you have the winds moving so fast, well above the earth and moving in all different directions at the surface, this makes it really ripe for tornadoes. We also have a lot of moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. So what does this mean? Who will be impacted? Some of the cities we're expecting today to be impacted by severe weather and possibly tornadoes are listed here across Iowa, into Kansas, Oklahoma, and even Texas. And the threat is not going to be over for Saturday. We're also looking at the threat for Sunday further to the north, including big cities like Chicago and St. Louis. So this is going to be a volatile weekend. Please make sure you have your plans in place, and you know what to do if there's a tornado warning. Take cover, go to your basement or your most interior room of your home, a bathroom or a closet. Just make sure you are alert and aware the severe weather threat continues all weekend.
Some great advice. We're going to check back throughout the day for any breaking weather news. Bonnie Schneider, thanks.
Sure.